Sean B. Stoll in the building. Do you feel? Gotta come on in, come on in. We're gonna chop it up just for a little bit, see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let me make sure. There we go. Hey, what's going on now? I ain't been live in a minute. What's up, Dark Angel? What up? You know what I'm saying? I ain't been live in a minute, so I'm finally back in the building. So come on in, come on in. Hold on, let me make sure. So hold up 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold up. Hey, what's up? What's up? It's like when you get ready to go live, all these little things start happening. All right, there we go. What up? What up? Come on in, I mean. Make sure you smash up them likes as you come on in. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Smash up them likes as you come on in the building. So look, it's been a lot going on, a lot talking on, and then it's like, I tell you though, man. One thing I can tell you though, Dark Angel, before we get started, right, is that man, you got to be careful. On my last live, I was talking about them scammers, man. You got to be careful out here, man. You got to be careful out here. I'm telling you, it's reckless out here. You know what I'm saying? It's reckless out here. So look, hey, man, I got to tell you, right? You know, as I've been looking back these last few days, I was going to come on here and do a hot topic. I'm like, man, I don't feel like doing a hot topic tonight. We just going to chop it up. You know what I mean? How we usually do. You know? That's how we going to chop it up, you know? So make sure y'all smash up them likes, y'all. Hold on, let me fix this other. I'm trying to fix up this other link. Hold up for a second. Man, I hate when this happens. I'm going to have to edit. I'm going to edit this later. Hold up. Okay, there we go. So, look, y'all. Man, this is not working. I got like an extra mic going. I mean, an extra mic and an extra camera. Okay, this is better. I think I figured it out. Hold up. Give me a second. Nah, these YouTube streets is all right. It's all you always gonna have haters. That's just how the game go. You know what I'm saying? You can't be great if you can't be great and don't expect the hate. That comes with the territory. You feel me? So it's all good. Dang, I'm gonna edit this out later too, though. So look. Yeah, I got this other I got like 3 cameras now. There we go. That's better. So look, I'm back. Look, y'all. Got a lot to chop it up. Got a lot to get into, right? What you say, Dark Angel? Facts, man. Some peeps get real. And man, you know what? I gotta say this, man. I gotta say this. Some people, man, I swear, just in life, man, when people see you doing well, when people see you getting in position, man, that's when the real hate happens. You feel me? You get the real hate when you really get the popping out here. You feel me? When you really start getting emotion in real life, you be surprised how many haters you have. Like you don't know you got haters until you really start popping. Like that's a real thing. You know what I mean? It's a real thing. Nobody really know about the hate till you start popping. Trust me. You got a lot of people who will say they're your friends. They looking out for you. You know what I'm saying? They gonna tell you all type of stuff like, "Oh yeah, I'm here for you." You know what I mean? That's they gonna say. They gonna be like, "Oh, I'm here for you." You know what I'm saying? But realistically, they really not. They ain't here for you. They just looking to see, okay, where you at in life? How can they find a way to try to finesse that from you? Or, if you doing better than them, how can they find a way to sabotage your situation? You feel me? And that's the sad part about all this, because it's like in actuality, you just trying to grind and put yourself in position. You feel me? And by you trying to put yourself in position, that's when all the haters come out because nobody care about you until you start getting popping. You know what I mean? They don't care. They be like, oh, okay. They act like they don't see you. You feel me? They act like they don't see you. And then once you start getting popping, that's when the haters want to come out. Like, really? Now you want to come out? You know what I'm saying? Now you want to come outside. Now you want to play. As soon as you see somebody out here wiggling in the right way, now you want to come out and play and got something to say. You know what I'm saying? So it's a cold game out here, man. But that's how life go though. Just remember that. And one thing I can tell you too, right? I did this video probably like about a year ago. I said you have to master the L. I'm telling you, life is going to send you down a dark path road sometimes. And it's meant for you to go through that. You feel what I'm saying? It's meant for you to go down that dark path road because guess what? When you come out of that and you understand what you went through and you able to take those negative situations and turn that into a positive situation, just imagine, what you're able to do with that power, what you're able to do with those experiences. See, you don't really, you can celebrate, you can learn a few things from the win. The win is always great. You feel me? The win is always great. I don't never want to take away from that. But the real lesson is how you react to a loss. You feel what I'm saying? That's the real lesson. Because everybody can party with you or kick it with you or have a good time with you when everything is on the up and up. It's not hard to get people to be around you. You know what I'm saying? That's not the hardest part. The hardest part is when you don't have it, when you're not in position, when you're trying to figure it out. That's when you find out who really in your corner. You know what I mean? And on top of that, you really find out who the real snakes that's surrounding you. Do you feel? You know what I'm saying? That's when you find out who the real true snakes that's behind you, in front of you, that's blocking you, all of the above. You know what I'm saying? Like in real life, that's the real thing, man. That's the real thing. You got to really pay attention to that because, man, ain't nobody really trying to look out for you. Outside of your loved ones and people that really care about you, outside of those people, nobody else is really looking out for you. You feel what I'm saying? They really not. You know, they really not. They looking at, okay, where you at in life? Okay, how can they find a way to use that to their own benefit? You feel me? You feel me? Like they're trying to see what kind of angle they can take for them to use your momentum, to use your energy, to use your understanding where they can use that to their own benefit to help make their situation better, not concerned about how it's going to affect you. Do you feel? Smash up them likes as you come through. Smash up them likes. And if y'all like the channel right now, you know what I'm saying? We don't have super chat, so we got the Cash App. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all drop something in the Cash App. I got the Cash App up top. So show love to the channel. You feel me? So definitely do that if you can. I really appreciate it. And make sure y'all follow me on different social medias. You know, going forward, I'm gonna tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all as we going forward, I'm gonna be like a virus. I'm popping up on different platforms. So if you happen to be on TikTok, you feel me? X, Twitch, Facebook, you feel me? I'm popping up like a virus everywhere. You feel me? Sean B. Stoller spreading love everywhere now. You feel me? You know what I mean? Shout out to the folks on Rumble. You know what I mean? So look, man, I'm everywhere now. I'm in the air. I'm everywhere like air, baby. Do you feel? You understand me? You know, we trying to go global with this thing, man. So you know, we building it up brick by brick. So make sure y'all smash up them likes and share this. I appreciate it. But listen, y'all, you gotta understand, man. You know, you gotta remember this. If you're not a threat to someone, if you're not, if they nobody see value in you, if they can't see how they can use you, then you're really no value to them. You feel what I'm saying? I'll say it again. If you're not usable, meaning if you don't have something of value that someone can use from you, you're not valuable to them. So they won't even come at you. That's not the one you have to worry about. It's the ones where when you getting in position, they see that you got momentum. They see that you starting to gain power. You starting to get a better understanding. You starting to figure out your motion. You finally starting to get into the lane that you truly want to be in. And people get the hating on that. You know what I'm saying? They don't like that because sometimes the way you attack things, the way you go after things, some people around you may have tried that and it didn't work. So when they see that you doing it, they like, damn, how are you better than me? You know what I'm saying? So you got to be, that's why, you know, I have heard the saying and I agree with it. You don't tell everybody your dreams. You don't. You don't tell everybody your dreams. You know what I'm saying? And everybody shouldn't have access to you. I really believe that as you start to build yourself up, because one thing, when you really building yourself up, you want to make sure your distractions is at a minimum. So by that narrative alone, you're going to automatically kind of like put yourself in this lane or put yourself in this narrow path where you know what I mean? You're already blocking yourself out from certain type of individuals. Now you got to tighten that rope up even more as you start to elevate in life because now you start to understand that your value become a liability for others to try to use you even more. Do you? Smash up them likes, hit that subscribe if you're new to my channel, wherever you watching me from. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow. You know what I mean? It's greatly appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I'm gonna look in the chat again. Okay, Dark Angel. I see you dropped a few comments in here. You said even your neighbor looked at you sideways when when they seen you buying stuff. Really? Even your neighbors look at you sideways when they see you buying stuff, buying shit and stuff. Geez, sadly, even your own fam can do it to you. Absolutely. I always thought about, yeah, family, yeah, Facebook, yeah. Since I started saying no family to, oh, hold up, what you say? Once I started once I start saying no to family, I ain't heard, I haven't heard a word from them. Oh, wow. Wow, I see that. I get it. Say I'm in a poor area. Yeah. Hey, look, that's how it be sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be. Sometimes, you got to look at life like this, man. You know, you got to remember that as you start to, really get a better understanding, right? You really start to really analyze your own situation and you start, mentally, a lot of times you start trimming the fat around you mentally first. And then, after that becomes the physical. Now, okay, mentally, all right, I'm not, entertaining certain type of energies. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, that's the first step is when you start mentally retraining your mind in the sense of what type of energy you want to have around you. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's important too. What type of energy, what type of people that's coming around you, because it affects how you move. It affects you how you see things. It affects you on how you approach things. When you have a whole bunch of negativity around you, even your mental is off. You feel what I'm saying? Your mental is off because you can't really focus the way that you normally need to focus. You feel me? So it's like you got to protect yourself when it come to that. You really do. And to me, the most successful people in life is the ones who are able to master the chaos around them, master, who they choose to have around them. I mean, of course, when you're in a public setting, you can't really control that, but you can control your own personal environment. When you go home, when you're in your car, when you talking on the phone, when you're texting certain people, you got to understand, man, some of that energy bleed off into you. Yep, energy vampires. Yeah, you right, Dark Angel. That's man, you called it right on point. Yeah, it's so many different type of vampires. That brings me to another topic, right? When I think of now that now that I was heavy into like comic books and stuff like that when I was younger. And when you really think about some of these superheroes, right? I know it get embellished with the movies and all that, but just think about it. A vampire is somebody who drains you, right? Just from the horror movies, you feel me? But just break it down to just a common everyday person. There's vampires everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You could be laying next to a vampire that's zapping all your energy out of you. You feel me? Of course, it ain't no vangs going into into your neck. That's not what I'm saying. But just in general, y'all get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It could be the not only that, it's not just who's in the bed with you. It could be people that you choose to surround yourself with. Because remember, it's the energy. If somebody is a Debbie Downer around you all the time, what you think happened to your energy? So they sucking that positive energy out of you at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, man, some of these superheroes actually make sense, but not in the way, of course, how the movies are. Of course, they're going to make them more entertaining, but I really think some of those characters really came from real people, like in a sense of why are you so draining? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you so draining, right? Like, I be tripping off stuff like that. Like, and then I think about, the one that really kills me is Superman. Superman, it really kills me. I'm gonna tell you why, right? Because Superman, what makes Superman weak? And it's not the obvious answer. What you think, that kills Superman or that can do the most damage to Superman? Who you think it is, Dark Angel? You think it's kryptonite? I'll give you a little hint. You know what I'm saying? For Superman, who you think that is? I'm gonna give you the answer. Just a second. I had to step away for a slide. Okay, this is for energy. Oh, okay. I was just mentioning Superman. Who for Superman? Who you think is Superman's that can really like take him out or that could kill Superman? Do you think it's kryptonite? It's not kryptonite. I'm gonna just tell you. What can kill Superman is Lois Lane. That's who can kill Superman is Lois Lane. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's not kryptonite. Kryptonite, he can actually fight through it. Even though he's weak, he can fight through it, right? And to me, all these things are metaphors for life. From the vampire, that's people around you that's sucking your energy. You feel me? Always Debbie Downers or always up all the time. It could be the opposite. It could be somebody that want to party all the time. You feel me? They zapping your energy in a different way. So when you think of Superman, he's faster than a locomotive. You know what I'm saying? Faster than a speeding bullet, all this stuff. And you think kryptonite is what can kill Superman? No, it's Lois Lane. Because what does she always do? Put herself in bad situations and want Superman to come save me. Save me. You know what I'm saying? When you watch them old Superman movies, not the new ones, the old, where they even do it in the new ones too. But in the old Superman, she always in the wrong spot. You know what I mean? They happen to make an earthquake. Somehow her car got caught up under some rubble. It's getting swallowed by water. You know what I'm saying? Then she don't want to listen to Superman. Superman like, man, chill, Lois Lane. I want you stay at the news stand, stay at the news station building. Don't go nowhere. It's going to end bad. I know, you know what I'm saying? Some bad enemies out there. I don't want you around it. And she like, no, I'm about to get in the helicopter. We have to film this. You know what I'm saying? She got to get in the helicopter, okay? Because she got to film this. She got to make sure everybody get access to it. So what's happening in those situations? What is happening? You have a man that's so strong, but he can't control his woman. Okay. The woman don't want to listen to the man, but she keep putting herself in bad situations. And he's supposed to come in like dun, 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 come and save the day. Mm, mm, mm. Come on now. Follow me, man. I told you, man. Sean B. Stoll, all I bring to you is nothing but good game. Smash up them likes. Make sure you subscribe, wherever you watching me at. Make sure you follow that channel. You feel me? It's greatly appreciated because we turning up all the time now. You feel me? I'm like a virus. I'm popping up everywhere now. You know what I mean? But look, so I told you we talked about Superman. We talked about vampires, right? You know what the other one is? I'm finna give y'all another one, right? I'm telling you, superhero movies be telling you stories, but you don't be looking at it in the right angle. You know what I mean? Batman, of course. Batman is kind of like they both in the same vein of Superman, Superman, Batman. I mean, they all similar if you want to be honest. But you know, I'm just talking about the real iconic ones. The next iconic one would be King Kong. King Kong, man. What kills King Kong, huh? You know what I'm saying? Is it that little ill thing that he be wrapping around him and he got a oof, 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 oof. You feel me? Or that electric thing that be zapping all the energy and all that? Nah. Nah. Yep, you said it. It's Robin. Yep, it's Robin. Because what he end up doing? What's the iconic scene when he climb up the tallest building? She so happened to be on the tallest building ever, right? And here I come to save the day. My goodness, who give y'all content like this, man? Uh, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. So all these superheroes, what are they really telling you? Who you choose to have next to you? See, you looking at those movies just because it's entertainment, but there's really bigger than that if you break it down more than that. You feel what I'm saying? It's really more than that. A lot of it has to do with the people that they choose to be friends with, right? Who they trust in. You know what I mean? Who they choose to lay up with, right? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. Come on, talk to me. You know what I mean? Like, really think about that. You said Defo would have been with Jason for that. It said his knees shaking on a step stool. I'm telling you. Look, I'm trying to tell you. All those superhero movies, they actually show how non-super they really are. And they also, if you relate that to your everyday situations, man, they actually tell a bigger story. You know what I mean? Because it's of course, when it comes to movies and cinemas, they're gonna sauce it up. You feel me? They're gonna make it seem way bigger than what it is. But if you break it down to the core, kryptonite wasn't the thing that was really killing Superman. You know what I mean? King Kong, he was so strong, but this, you know what I mean? This lady on the top of the building, you know what I mean? Pretty much brought him to his demise, right? Then you got the vampires, the human vampires who, of course, they're not physically sucking your blood, but they're sucking your energy, right? Come on, man. Let's let's try this drug. You know what I'm saying? Why you want to slow down now? You feel me? It got both effects. You know what I'm saying? One effect is, hey man, I'm going through something. Every time you come around, it's always a problem. You know what I mean? A Debbie Downer. Who like to have somebody that's on a downer all the time? Like in the sense of every time they come around you, it's always something negative. You feel me? It's like you got that neighbor that always come over and begging for sugar, or they always got something like, man, I got some peanut butter at the house, but man, I wish I had some jelly. You know what I mean? You feel me? Like just in general, right? It's like that when you around that type of energy all the time, it really zaps your energy, man. It really zaps your energy. I mean, even for me, when you talk about relationships, it's the same thing. When you're dealing with somebody that's not willing to work with you, or always creating a problem for you, or saying that you're the problem all the time, it changed your relationship. Your relationship starts to change at that point. You feel what I'm saying? Because now, depending on how strong you are mentally, how much confidence you have in yourself, it takes away from your personality. You know what I mean? Now you're not being your true self anymore, you know? So that's why you got to make sure who you choose to lay up with, make sure that's not a vampire. And if it is, you only here for one night. You feel me? You only here for one night. Then you got to take flight, baby. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, just in general, in real life, man, you got to be careful who you choose, because I promise you, as you start to level up, you're gonna be like Sean B. Stoller. You was right, man. I should have listened to you. As you begin to level up in life, man, who you choose to have around you becomes a liability, depending on what type of activities they are doing around you that may involve you into something that you wasn't even about. How many times have y'all heard about, man, somebody got shot on a block, or somebody got shot in their car, and a lot of times it wasn't for the person driving, it was could have been for the passenger. You know what I mean? You happen to be in a certain area kicking it with certain individuals, somebody coming straight through the block, they wasn't necessarily trying to hit you, but they was trying to hit the people that was with you. You know what I mean? And what do you hear about those situations? You always hear the bystander, or the one that's not affiliate. Those usually be the ones who get hurt the hardest, or hurt the most, or you feel me? take more of a life-threatening type, situations compared to the person that was really outside. They able to walk away like with no scratch on their body, but the person who wasn't really about that life, wasn't trying to be in that life, was just want to have a good time and kick it with y'all. Now they on a permanent vacation. You feel me? I'm just saying, man. So that's why I say you got to be careful who you choose to have around you, man. And I promise you this, as you start to have better friends, especially friends that's doing something. I personally feel like when you out here, especially a young adult, when you trying to figure life out, you need to be around people that's moving. You feel me? Around your age, that's really out here, got motion going on. I promise you, because as you're around those type of individuals, it start to make you elevate. It start to make you start looking at your own self like, man, what am I doing? You know, when you see people around your own age bracket and they out here popping and you not, to me, that would make me like, man, okay, make me analyze my own situation. Like, hold up, man. Why I'm not in motion? You feel me? Why I'm not out here popping like this? You feel me? I grew up with dude. You know what I'm saying? She's the homegirl right up the street from the house. We used to play kickball together. Now they pull it up in Benzes, talking about they going here, going there, buying property, and I'm still at my mama house. You feel me? I'm just saying, come on now. You know? What you say? You say you took a black eye, but I kicked in the door with his effort. What? Wait a minute, huh? What you talking about, Dark Angel? I brought my mat forward to a bestie. Nah, known a few peeps like that. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you though. Listen, you gotta understand. The more you start to live life, the more you start to experience life. I promise you, if you really out here trying to get things popping the way you really want to in real life, you're gonna notice, or you're gonna come to a point where you're gonna see that the people you choose to have around you, the people you choose to be affiliated with, that can either help you elevate or it can help you demise quicker. It really can. Because that's who you're going to get a little bit more influence with, right? That's why as you get older, you start to really understand that, man, I can't be around certain type of individuals, and at least not in certain type of settings. You know what I mean? If it's at like a picnic or something, or you know what I mean, a cookout, okay, that's cool. But when my every day to day access and what's going on with me and how I'm trying to get to a better place in life, man, you got to be around people that's on a positive and on a up and up, because what that do, especially for men, we are natural competitive individuals. We are competitive. That's the reality of men. We compete, whether we say it or not. We're competing. If I see somebody in a nice car, I don't want that person car, but I'm like, man, I gotta get me one. Mine gonna be bad. Mine gonna be nicer. You feel me? He got the red rims. I want the black rims with the, what I'm saying, with the red guts inside. Like, you know what I mean? That's, I think we just do that so naturally, and I think that's a good thing. Some people feel like being competitive with each other is a bad thing. I don't, because to me, who don't want to be the best version of themselves? Who don't want to be the best version of themselves? You feel me? To me, it becomes a bad thing is when you want to be that person. You want to be in that person position, like meaning you want to, do something to them to get their position. To me, that's bad. But if you use that for motivation and say, "Hey, man, yeah, you got a nice car. Mine gonna be tighter." You feel me? You know what I mean? My car gonna be nicer. My interior gonna be way more detailed than yours. So what is that truly doing? It's just trying to get you to elevate to a higher level of life. That's why when you in the hood and all you see is hood mentality stuff, what do most people do in the hood? Let's be honest. They're going to do hood shit. They're going to do a whole bunch of hood shit. That's how it works. You feel me? But if you in the hood, but you go over your cousin's house, you go to your, you know what I mean, your family member house that's, stay upstate or stay a couple of hours away. Y'all the same age, but they grew up in a whole different environment. They didn't wake up and hear gunshots. They didn't have to hear none of that. They woke up to chirping birds, you know what I mean? Mom's in the kitchen hooking up the breakfast, you know what I'm saying? May got a chef that comes in on the weekends. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to give you an idea, like, just because you grew up a certain way doesn't mean it has to stay that way. But if you can't see past your own front door, how will you know the difference? That's why it's important for you to have a better surrounding when you're trying to elevate, meaning the people you choose to have in your life. Because if you got a whole bunch of, you feel me, a whole bunch of down and out individuals, low life, you feel me? I love that Future song. You got a whole bunch of low lives around you. That's what type of frequency they're gonna be on. That's you know what I mean? If that's what you're trying to stay on, then that's where you're gonna be at. Until you see somebody your same age doing 10 times better than you. Now you're gonna look at, you may not say nothing right in that moment. You may not say nothing around nobody else, but when you get home and you look in that mirror and you think about how you seen that your homie, your cousin, whoever around your same age, y'all grew up together, how they life be turned out a certain way and yours didn't. Who do you have to blame? I'm just saying. Smash up them likes. Smash up them likes, man. Get these likes up. You feel me? As we sit here and chop up good game, man. You know what I mean? Tell you, man. I was gonna come on here and talk some hot topics. I'm like, man, I haven't been live in a few days. Let me just talk to the people that like hearing this good game, this good conversation, man. You feel me? Sometimes that's what it's about, man. Just having good conversations, man. You feel me? Because life is already difficult enough. You know what I mean? Life already have enough going on. You know what I'm saying? Where you start looking at things like, you know what? I need to choose a different way. I need to look at things from a different angle because unless you're happy with your situation, unless you satisfied where you at in life, if you're not that, sometimes you have to change the environment around you for you to see things in a different angle, you know? And that's myself included, man. I'm no different than y'all. Don't man, I'm not here trying to make it look like I got all the answers. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. You feel me? But I'm just saying that from my experience, you have to learn how to, first of all, you have to be able and willing to evolve. That's one, right? Two, now you got to figure out what type of change that works best for you. But if you're not happy where you at, that means that sometimes, you take what you learned already and now it's time to add on to that because obviously whatever you're doing is not working, right? It's not working the way you want it to. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to be able to pivot, make changes, make adjustments, and continue fighting through it because you're going to always have vampires around you. You know what I mean? No matter how strong you are, depending on who you choose to have around you all the time, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a friendship, maybe it's a situation, whatever that is, depending on how you choose to live your life around certain elements that you choose to be a part of, that can be your downfall because now your focus is not there. You're not as, you know what I mean? You're not as focused into whatever you're trying to get to because you're too busy trying to entertain something that's not good for you, you know? And that's the crazy part about it. You know what I mean? Let's see, check out some of the comments. Dark Angel, I see you've been commenting a lot. Let's see what you're saying in here in the comments for me. Let's see. You said, have I ever got near? He never got near her after that. And then she leveled up. Bless her. Hold on. Let me go back and see what you said. I kicked him out. Oh, you say you kicked him into what? Hold on. What are you talking about in here, Dark Angel? Kicked him into a door for hurting him. For hurting him. I never knew that he was doing it to her. What are you talking about in here, Dark Angel? Hold up, y'all. I gotta go shopping today. I'm not in the mood for it. Sometimes it's out of your control. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, it is. I mean, a lot of things is out of control. You know what I'm saying? See, the thing of it is, right? I feel like, even myself included, I feel like a lot of times you think you have control of a situation or you think you can control a situation, but in realistically, excuse me, well, realistically, you really can't. You know, a person is going to do what they choose to do. You feel what I'm saying? You know, a person, they're only going to be loyal to themselves. You know, there's a few people who will do the right thing or feel like, they want to make sure, you know, the person they with or the person that they're dealing with, they're, try to make sure that they are okay or, making sure they're getting what they need. But in general, most people are out for themselves. They're presented like they're trying to help you, but really the end result is them getting something from you. You feel me? A lot of times that's the end result of it. They're trying to find a way to, like I said, get something up out of you because it's something you have that they don't. And so the only way they can really truly get what they want, they feel like they can get it by using you. See how that work? You know? And that's why I always say, that's another thing too. That's why I talk so much about who you choose to have around you in the sense of relationship wise, because you got to understand that person or persons are going to have certain type of access to you that most people want. They won't be able to have that access. So whoever get the closest access to you are the ones who can affect you the most. So you can't, if a stranger say something about you, most people won't even trip off that because it's like you don't even know. You know what I mean? But if it's somebody that's been around me, constantly around me, Lord, know a lot of my secrets, you know, that person can hurt you a whole lot more than a complete stranger that really don't know you from a can of paint. You feel me? That complete stranger, yeah, they can say what they want, but you won't really receive it in a negative way, in most times. But the person that's close to you that you have confide with and really had some real serious or, some real personal conversations with, that person can do a whole lot more damage to you than a complete stranger. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's why I say you have to be careful who you choose to have around you. You feel me? I'm telling you, man. It's a cold game out here, man. And it ain't fair. Don't look for life for fairness. I think that's a lot of people mistake. They try to find fairness when it's really no such thing. And I'm not talking just about finances, just in general. You feel me? So yeah, man. Yeah, man. Be on here for tonight. I'm be on here not as long, about an hour. I'm gonna stay on here about another 15 more minutes, and I'm gonna shut it down. But I will be going live every night, y'all. From this point going forward, I will be going live. And since I'm posting more, I had to take a quick break because I had to make some adjustments and really I'm trying to, diversify my social media portfolio is what I like to call it. You feel me? I'm trying to tap into different, you know what I mean? Different connections, different places to see, what work best for me. Cause, I love YouTube. This is my first home, but I'm a businessman. You feel me? I'm gonna leave it at that. You feel me? But I will be going live a whole lot more, now that I figured out my flow. And make sure y'all shout out to everybody in the building too. Got a few. I know we super late right now or early morning for some folks. Got a few people in here for Rumble. Uh what else? We got X, YouTube, and Twitch. Okay, shout out to Twitch too. It's always get a couple of people over there on Twitch showing me love. Shout out to Twitch, man. Every time I go live, I'm always having Twitch in here too. I got to start playing games too. I got to figure out what game console I should go with because I'm gonna start doing live streams on Twitch only sometimes too. Just do the live gaming, maybe on Rumble too. We'll see. But yeah, man, I'm finna be everywhere like air. You feel me? So make sure y'all follow me on all the platforms. You know what I'm saying? It's greatly appreciated. And also drop something, you know what I'm saying, in the super chat. It's greatly appreciated because that'll help promote and also help me reinvest into my content to make it better experience for everybody. You feel me? For you over there, everybody would be pleased with me having more of a budget so I can give you a better experience when you watch my live. You feel me? I'm just saying. But look, y'all, just remember this, right? Even in your darkest days, remember it's only going to be dark for so long. You're only going to have to endure for so long to where the sun will shine again. You know, we all go through different phases in life, right? We all have different things that either help us put us in a better position or to break us down. But when those situations happen, you got to also look at it from both sides. I personally feel like you got to look at it definitely on a positive side and then also look at the negative side as well, you know, because I personally believe you learn a lot more from when you take a loss than when you win. Because winning is great. I love winning. But if you talk about long term, you want to see how you can handle bad situations. You know what I'm saying? Because that will basically show your true character of who you truly are. That's how I feel about it, you know? Because everybody can have fun with you. Everybody will kick it with you when they can get free drinks. You know what I mean? Go to the bar, go to the club, you get the VIP treatment. You know, everybody's going to be there for that. But what happens when you can't do the VIPs? You know? So I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying, you know? And it's like, I feel like so many people make that mistake to where they look for motivation from people that's not really looking out for their best interests. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm getting tired. About another 10 more minutes, y'all. I don't want to fall asleep on here. If y'all watch some of, I'm gonna give y'all a tip too. If y'all want to laugh, I'll say go back about maybe about 3 or 4 lives. If you go to the very end of my video, I'll say if I got like a 2-hour video, get to about a good hour and a half. You could probably watch me fall asleep about 5 times in those videos. If y'all want to see Sean B. Solo just slumped over sleep, still talking though, but I'm pretty much sleep. Go back about 3, 4 videos back, all of them. Now, I don't watch my videos anymore. I mean, I glance at them, but I haven't watched my full video in a long time. And when I do watch a couple of clips, because I clip up everything now, man, some of those clips, man, you could tell I would look like I was just straight toasted. I was tired. I was just gone. You know what I mean? But that just let y'all know, man, this is my passion. You know what I'm saying? It's really my passion. It's what I love to do. You know, it's just life is what it is. So you have to make adjustments and keep pushing. You feel me? But yeah, man, if y'all want some laughs though, go back and check out some of my old lives. You're gonna be like, what? You can see me over there just nodding off. Excuse me. But I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. You know? But I gotta tell you this too, man. Yeah, I gotta be on the lookout for these scammers, man. These scammers out here is crazy. I gotta say, I ain't really popping like that, but I done got a few views, and man, these folks be coming out the woodworks, dog. The woodworks, all different type of walks of life, everything, man. Straight scamming. So anybody on these dating apps or be careful. Definitely do not give up your address, okay? Some folks be like, "Oh yeah, we can link up, we can be, friends with benefits." If they quick to say that to you, you want to do a background check on them. You know what I mean? Or ask them where they from and verify all that, because there's some real scammers out here, man. Some real scammers. So be careful out there, man. You feel me? And especially when they trying to tell you, something good, like, oh yeah, all you have to do is send me a few dollars and I'm gonna show you how to flip that. Speaking of that, just to give you a better understanding, I check this out. I got a few videos in there. I got one that called the flipping there we go. Yeah, I got one video here. This is the flipping tycoon. Let's see what he's talking about. Wait, you see the money I have here? You see all this money? You can make twice as this, quadruple that. But you need to understand, you gotta get in business with the flipper, the tycoon flipper. See, this is the thing, right? Some people can promise you 30% return in, let's say, about 3 months. But when you come to the flipper tycoon, I promise you 40% profit in 60 days. Send the wire. I am the tycoon flipper tycoon. I was out handling my business like I normally do, and a dolphin came up to me. A dolphin came up to me and said, I was born a dolphin, and I've been flipping my whole life. But I gotta tell you, tycoon, you flip more than me. And I'm a dolphin. This is what the dolphin told me, flipper tycoon, that I flip more than he does. So if a dolphin is telling you that, if a dolphin is telling me that, you need to be in business with me, flipper tycoon. All this money, this could be yours. We can triple that, quadruple that. You need to come and get in business with me. Send the wire. Do not send that wire, okay? Don't send the wire. Don't listen to that guy. That's not the guy you want to listen to. He said he had a conversation with a dolphin. He said he had a conversation with a dolphin, yo. You know what I mean? Said he had a conversation with a dolphin. You do not want to listen to that. That's a clear example, man. And this is what you're going to find. You're going to find out here on these social media streets, man. People like that individual, okay? Say you had a conversation with a dolphin now. Oh, my goodness. Shout out to everybody that caught what he said on that one. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Trying to tell you, but y'all gonna one day you gonna believe what I said though. You gonna hear me. We got one more, y'all. One more. I am the flipper, the flipping tycoon. You see this house behind me? Yeah, that house right there. It's for sale. It's for sale. We about to cop that right now. We gonna put money into it, and I'm gonna turn it into gold. This is the flipper tycoon. All I do is flip, flip, flip. The flipper. I told y'all these scammers is everywhere, man. These scammers is everywhere, man. They coming to a neighborhood near you. It's another thing too, right? I think I'm a little I gotta be special or something, y'all. You know how you get like on the iPhone, it'll say potential fraud call. When I get those calls, I actually go through the process with them. Like I don't give them no information, right? But I'm the type, they be like, oh, you got this bill and you need to send us $500 or we're gonna send the police after you. I'll be like, oh, really? Um, well, let me take care of that. Do you take checks? How can we get this resolved? And they be like, oh yeah, we can take checks over the phone. And then it take me like, depending on where I'm at, I actually would sit there and have them wait like 5-10 minutes. I'll be like, oh yeah, I gotta find my checkbook. My checkbook is in the garage. I gotta go out there. So just hold on. And I'll go pour myself a drink. I go pour myself a drink, get a snack or two. I might go into the garage. I might go do some things, and then I'll come back and see if they still there. And they be like, "Hello, hello. Oh yeah. I'm still looking for my checkbook. Just hold on for me." And I finally come back. Oh, what's up? It's me, Lisa Lee. What's up, Lisa Lee? I appreciate you coming on in. We're talking about scammers right now. And so what I do is when they tell me, "Oh yeah, you need to pay this bill," after I done had them wait on the phone for like 10 minutes, I done had a snack, poured myself a drink, or made myself some coffee, whatever it was, right? And then I finally act like I'm about to give them the check, and then now I'm trying to give them my check number. So what I do then, I try to I just make up numbers, but this is the thing. I act like I can't find the numbers on the check. They be like, "Oh yeah, what's the routing number?" And I'll be like, "What's the routing number?" So a lot of times when I go through that whole process, it's this is talking about like a 30-minute call, sometimes an hour, I call me crazy. I do stuff like that with a lot of them scam calls. I play the role. I act like I'm getting my checks ready. Like, oh no, I need to pay this bill before the police. The police, you gonna send the police to my house? Okay. Well, let me get my checks booked, and then that's 10 minutes. Then I come back. Now I can't find the routing number. I'm like, I'm looking at the check. I can't seem to find the routing number. Where can I find my routing number? A couple of them hang up on me at that point. And some of them that's real desperate, they still be holding on. So then I start reading some fake numbers, and then they be like, okay, your account number. And I'm like, what's that? Oh, call me crazy, man. I be playing the game. So you got to be on the lookout, man. And these dating apps, oh my goodness, these dating apps. If you a single man, if you a single woman, man, you got these apps ain't cool, bro. A lot of these apps, they trying to finesse you. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get the bucks up out of you. You feel me? You got to be careful out here, man. Don't give nobody no money. Be careful what pictures they sending you. Make sure you verify or at least ask them what their age is first. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, it's a whole bunch of shadiness going on right now. So be careful. If you somebody dating on these apps, try to find a way to verify who you talking to early. You know what I mean? So you won't feel like you being catfish, by some fat dude sitting in a dungeon somewhere. You know what I mean? Talking about his name, Jessica. You feel me? Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness, man. Oh. Mm, 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 mm. Would you say Dark Angel Star? You have to run. You have to run the dog out. Oh, okay, probably have to walk the dog. Oh, would you say Lisa Lee? So wait, it's like these dating apps services are talking about. Yeah, yeah, exact. Well, I was talking about a couple of things, but this last conversation it was about the dating apps. I was saying you got to be careful because it's a lot of scamming going on these dating apps. I matter of fact, I had one person right. I got on. I ain't gonna say the name of the app though, right? I was on one of them apps. I said, man, let me just try this thing out, right? I put in my information. I started getting hits, right? I got a couple of hits. So this one was one lady, it's funny because a lot of the ladies, well, supposedly ladies, they hit me, they send me a message or whatever, a DM, they start talking to me and telling me what type of man they looking for and go through the age, all that, tell them my age, they tell me their age. And this one last one I was talking to for like 24 hours, right? She was telling me that her phone, I knew something was up. That's why call me crazy. I like going through the whole process with these scammers because I want to be trained on clues on how to handle them in the future. So this lady was telling me she talking to me through her desktop because her cell phone is in the shop right now. She told me her cell phone was at the shop or at the cell phone store getting repaired. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, this is the first day we start talking online, and you already telling me that your cell phone broke. So my mind automatically popped to, okay, how long it's going to be before you ask me to help buy your cell phone? I know it's coming. I know you're going to eventually ask me for some money for a cell phone. Mm. So I played the game. I said, you know what? I'm bored. I was telling myself, I said, man, I'm bored. Let me see what she gonna say. So yeah, so we get to talking. She starts, talking real spicy to me, like, oh yeah, I need a man like this, and I like older men, da 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 da. You feel me? And then eventually, I'll say within the next 24 hours, guess what one of her messages were? She was in stress. Guess what her message was? Oh, I just got they just called me about my cell phone. They say it's ready, but I don't have the money for the repairs of my cell phone. She's like, "Oh, I don't have the money for the repairs of the cell phone. Can you help me pay for it?" I said, "You know what?" I said, "Check this out. I don't feel comfortable giving you money. This is I don't even knowing you for 24 hours and you already asking me for money. I don't even know if if you a dude or a woman. I'm only interested in biological women." And once I said that, she started copping an attitude like, "You don't believe me? No, I don't believe you. I don't even know you, lady. And I've been knowing you for 24 hours talking online and you already asking me for some money." I said, "Oh no." I said, and then I was real gangster with it too. I said, "You know what? I have the money, but I don't feel comfortable spending my dollars on you when I don't even know who you are." Hey man. I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. Do you? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to work a little bit more harder, baby. You're gonna have to work a whole lot harder than that to get them funds up out of me, baby. You understand me? So that was the last time I had a conversation with her. And that was probably a few weeks back. I believe. Might have been a little longer than that now. I think more of it. But the moral to the story is this. Don't be overexcited on these dating apps because the person you talk to online may not be the actual person you're talking to. And once they get to talking about money and what they need, make sure you cut them off. You hear me? Make sure you cut them off. Hey, what's up, Queen Shay? Glad to see you in the building. So be careful on these dating apps, man. I would suggest anyone, if you're gonna get on these apps within, the same day or within 24 hours, if they can't FaceTime you or you can't talk to them on Instagram, like a FaceTime call, shut it down. You being finessed. You know what I'm saying? In today era, 2025, if you can't FaceTime, you can FaceTime even on an Android. You just got to use a WhatsApp app or something like that. Yeah, if you can't verify who you are within 24 hours, you're not gonna have me on Catfish. You feel me? It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna shut it down way before we even get that far. You feel me? So just be careful out there. Nobody talk about this, but that's why y'all come to Sean B. Stoller. Because we had other type conversations. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't want to tell you about these dating apps, but I'm letting you know. I don't know which ones is cool and what's not. I ain't gonna put no names out there. All I'm saying is protect yourself and make sure within 24 hours, if they can't verify who they are in a physical FaceTime or, you know what I mean, a meet and greet somewhere at a coffee shop or something, get up out of there. You feel me? You might be talking to a dude, you looking for a woman, and you talking to some dude named John, but he changed his name to Justina. You feel me? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. It's a cold game out here. You feel me? Mhm, mhm. He said standing there with a yeah, with a cameraman. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's ugly out here, man. It really is. Some of these folks out here, you be surprised. And I only can imagine how many people that's lonely out there in real life and get suckered by some of these people online. You feel me? You think you're talking to one person. Cause I even heard about I think it was an elder lady, I believe like last year. She thought she was talking to Brad Pitt. I forgot what show it was on. But yeah, I believe this happened last year, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody posed as Brad Pitt and was finessing this older lady out of money. Talking about he was stranded and I guess in another country and he needed some cash to get back to the US. That was not Brad Pitt the whole time. That was finessing the lady out of her coins and everything. So yeah, man. Be careful out here, man. It's not cool, man. It is not cool. So I'm gonna shut it down, man. I appreciate everybody tapping in with me tonight. I will be going live every night now. If y'all ever want to hit me, you could always leave a message either on the videos and follow me on my different social medias. Like I said, I'm on, well, of course, YouTube. You can catch me on TikTok, and it's all the same name too. Sean B. Stoller. No matter where you go, you can find me. So make sure y'all follow me on all my social medias. All my short clip videos, I'm going to put them all on TikTok now. So if you want to watch my shorts, y'all got to go to TikTok, and I got exclusive content over on TikTok. So make sure y'all follow me there. Shout out to a few people I got on Rumble. I see Rumble in the building, Twitch, X. X always show me love. So salute everybody in the building. Y'all like when I'm kicking, please drop something in the Cash App. I got the Cash App out there. It's greatly appreciated. And on other platforms, you can donate directly on the website. So yeah, man. So I appreciate y'all. So I want to tell y'all this, man. Life is about choices and decisions. So make your next choice your best decision. I'm Sean B. Stoll until tomorrow, y'all. I will be back. I promise. Just had to make some adjustments, but I'm back in action. and I'm spreading myself around like a virus. So I might pop up, you feel me? You might be so on on Instagram and you see me live over there, huh? But hey, man, I'm just trying to get active, man. You feel me? But I appreciate y'all. Have a good night, good morning. See y'all tomorrow. Take care.